Good morning, this is Justin here, and this past Sunday we started a brand new series called God with Us. And we talked about how God is with us in the valley, how God is with us during difficult, stressful seasons of our life. And I'm going to share a verse from Psalm 84. It's verse 6, and it says this: As they pass through the valley of Baca, they make it a place of springs. The autumn rains also cover it with pools. So what exactly does that mean? Well, in a nutshell, it means this: that whatever situation you're facing, whether it's financial, whether it's stress, whether it's an emotional thing, whether you're dealing with loss, it's only temporary. It's not going to last forever. You are just passing through the valley. Your current situation is not your current situation forever. And that's one of the things I told the students, man. They're all stressed out. They got finals coming up. It can get very overwhelming when you have to study for 3 or 4 tests. One of the things I shared them with is this: when you're walking through this valley, you need to find time to spend with God. The verse says they made it a place of springs. Often a valley in the Bible means it's a dry desert land. And what they did is they dug a well. Pretty much they just dug a hole in the sand and they waited for God to send the rain. And I talked about, there's this movie called Facing the Giants. You may have seen it. And in one of the scenes, the coach is facing a lot of opposition, and this guy comes and says, you're going to grow right where you are. And he talked about a story of 2 farmers. You know, one went out to prepare the field, the other one didn't. Which one you think received a harvest? And he goes, well, the one who prepared the field. The guy goes, so which one are you? Are we going to prepare our hearts for God? Because he's not just going to invade us without us asking him to come in. The Bible says if we draw near to the Lord, he will draw near to us. He's not just going to invade us because he loves us so much. He wants us to choose to follow him. And so we're living in the greatest, worship movement that America has ever seen. There's so many great worship bands out there, Jesus Culture, Bethel, Vertical Church. I mean, there's tons and tons. If you don't know what it is, just screenshot one of the lyrics from church and start Googling it and start listening to worship music, to spend time with God. Because we talked about yesterday, where's our strength come from? It comes from the Lord. How do we get that strength? Is by being in God's presence. I mean, just imagine if Moses was on a Segway, or he was in an Uber and he saw the burning bush and he said, oh, that's super cool, and he took a picture, and he never spent time with God. What would he have become? He wouldn't have become the Moses that we know of today. So I want to challenge you today. If you're going through a valley, spend time with Jesus. Just 5-10 minutes. Play a worship song. Read the Bible. Say, God, I need you. Meet with me here today in your car. I've done that so many times because that's like the only time I have, because I have a 6 and 3-year-old boys and I have young children, and life, it can get busy. But when you're in the car by yourself, that is a great moment to be like, God, meet me here. Meet me here. Don't get me in a car wreck, but meet me here, And I do that all the time, and it helps me, get my mind clear for the day. So I challenge you guys to do the same. Be encouraged. It's not forever. Guys, have a great day.